Right, so now my eye is in. Let me show you what you can do. If they don't destroy this artillery piece, right here is where they tend to store their troops waiting for the attack on the point. So what you can do is, if they fail to kill this particular siege item, or you can build your own if you like, is you can just do this over and over and over again. So let's keep doing that. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Harbour City Siege. Check it out. Today it's raining, so we're of course going to undo this and we're going to change this unit because gun units have a penalty to firing in the rain. We're going to probably stick with a ranged unit, I think. We'll use Namkhans, who will be a little bit less accurate in the rain, but we're going to have arrow rain to sort that problem out anyway. I really want to have a ranged unit to start off with, like I usually do here in Harbour City Siege when you're defending. There's going to be a lot of cav around, especially with the new Keshigs being reworked and released. So we're going to bring in the Modao Battalion to, well, mow down the cavalry. And of course we're going to bring the Axe Raiders, because usually towards that early first supply point and again at the very final capture point, you tend to get a lot of ranged units, heavy ranged units lined up against you to try and help their team push. So we're going to use those Axe Raiders to really get in amongst those and just wreck them as much as we can. Question of the day, boys and girls. How do you like to play Axe Raiders? We all know that Axe Raiders, you can get into their backline and murder them. What other special tactics are you using for the Axe Raiders? Give us a comment in the comment section below. Let's spread the knowledge. Let's help out newer players. You know, what are your favourite ways to play the Axe Raiders? What are some tips and tricks that people should learn with this particular unit? Okay, so I have accidentally started with my Talalori. Let's quickly zip to the supply point and we'll change those over for the Namkhan, so I want to use first up. Okay, so let's go up here. This is one of my favourite places to put archers to wait, right here. Then we'll get up here and we'll try and assist our team probably to knock down some siege towers, I guess would be a good place to do it. So if you're going to get yourself a nice green culverin or a green cannon, this is a great place to put it. The cannons and artillery down the bottom can't naturally see you, so they have to use reference points to aim. Really good players can do it pretty quick, within 2 or 3 shots, but most players will really struggle to hit you here. And it's huge to be able to help your team knock down siege towers. I see so many people jumping on the artillery and then using the artillery to shoot serfs or village watchmen or the other peasants who are running around down on the ground level. Don't do that. That's such a waste of time. The other mistake I see people doing is I see short bows and long bows who are, speaking of, who jump on cannons. You have so much more you can do without taking up one of the artillery slots. If you're a short bow or a long bow, you know, just start shooting by yourself. You do not need to have a cannon. This guy's minor annoying, but whatever. I can heal faster than he can do damage to me, so I'm really not all that worried. He'll get the message eventually. Alright. Let's... Come on, kill it. Kill it. Kill it! Oh, okay, good shot. This one's on fire. I don't know how much... It's nearly in anyway. I don't know how much damage it's actually taken. No, we're not destroying that one, that's for sure. Just one little thing, if you didn't know, that when you use all the ammunition on a placed cannon, not one of the ones that starts on the map on top of the walls, after a few seconds it will self-destruct. So, What shall we do?
Our gate has been destroyed.
Things are looking pretty secure. They have got 2 siege towers in. One of the reasons that it's critical to knock down at least one, preferably 2 of the siege towers, or even better, all of them, is that it gives the enemy fewer spaces to mass up and push through. It's much easier to push through 3 open spaces than it is to push through, say, 1. What's going on here? A couple of peasants for the boys. Oh, we got him! Jump on him, boys! Get him! Get him! Get him! Maybe I can knock him off the tower. There we go. Lovely. I have a problem. Help me, Glaive. Yes, yes, knock them down. Help me, Glaive. I'm gonna have to jump off. No, 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 no. Right, so we could bring Modao, we could bring the archers back. I think I'm going to bring the archers back. We haven't lost A point yet, so there's not going to be a lot of cavalry in and amongst down here. They can't back cap or anything until A is taken. Left or right? I think we'll go right. There's more going on up there, I think. More of our players anyway, so more cover for the archers. It's good to, when you're crossing a gate, be very aware of your archers, but that dual blades is not going to come in here because he knows that I will pin him down and the archers will kill him. So yes, yes, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming. Okay, turns out this guy is not the most experienced player. Let's go kill him, eh? Goodbye. So anyway, we need to come up here and look for opportunities to spam arrows into the people attacking. They're on the A point now. We've got some peasants in front of us to take some hits. Is it safe? Safe enough, I reckon. Where are those bow heroes? Muskets would be the worst, but we just have to fear the bow heroes. Anyway, we're just going to get some arrow spam in here. The accuracy debuff for the rain is really not going to matter when you're using arrow rain. You'll notice that we're not doing a lot of damage, the white numbers, the base damage. That's just typical of Namkhans. This is why I prefer the prefectures these days. We'll just pretend... See these, the supply points, we hit control and click on them, it'll start your guys moving towards them. It's a good way to easily retreat. I'm very conscious of that longbow player there, but maybe we can kill him with a volley. Not to be. We will just use aim shots though. Doing more damage now shooting into the back of this unit. Although we're not really getting many kills, we'll have to hope that the bleeds do it because we have to leave now. We have no one between the archers and the enemy, and so that is bad. 1 bleed kill, 2 bleed kills, just 2. We did do a buttload of damage to those PGs as well. Oh, cavalry! But they've seen the Imperial Pike Guards, so we're fine. Hopefully we can kill 1 or 2 of those Kishigs. Get some shots on them. No. Ooh, there they are.
My command, loose.
Oh, those are outriders. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Run, 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 run. Yeah, that's why. That was almost a terrible error. So A has collapsed. We just want to make sure these cavalry don't come at me. If we do, we'll dismount, strike to stun some, and then we'll use our ult to stun the rest, and the archers will, of course, cut them down. But that guy there looks like he's going direct for a back cap. We'll have to see. Looks like we've got at least some team on him.
Archers, stand
What
ready.
do we do? Oh, there we go. He is going for the back cap. Doesn't require any skill, it doesn't require any talent, it doesn't require any game knowledge, but it is effective, I'll give him that. It's just a bit cheeky, a bit lame. It is what it is. It's a war game and he's trying to win, so good on him. Still another 10 minutes to go in the game. Can we get him? A little bit low, but we'll know for next time.
Anyone can. We will keep another eye.
Don't run out there, you'll get killed. What are those? Are those archers? They are. I reckon that we can do a sneaky on them. And we can arrow rain them is what I reckon.
Loose.
Yeah, there we go. That'll force them back anyway. It might kill a few. I can see there's some Shinjis up there as well. I saw the grenades come out. But those archer heroes are going to have to respond very soon.
Archers, stand ready.
Understandable. So we've got a couple. Just a couple. We're actually going to have to leave. These are only domain spearmen.
Stand ready.
And that musket's going to get a good killing, yes. Never mind. Alright, so the plan now is basically we have to cover the Shinji's retreat because them and the Iron Reapers, well, rather the Iron Reapers and the Shinjis live than the archers. Run away, Grandpa. Run away. We're going to sacrifice ourselves so you live. Run away, Shinjis. What are you doing? I tried. An attempt was made. It's all on them now if they get overrun and killed. Alright, we're going to go straight to the supply point and we're going to get the Modaos out. Why are we getting the Modaos out? At this point, we're expecting a lot of cavalry. With that Keshig rework, there's a lot of Keshigs, as you can see. We've already seen 3 units of cavalry come out already, and it was a bit premature for them. Now's the time for cavalry. So we'd be best be ready for that. Right, the old Modao, the Modao Battalion, because they mow down the enemy. Very, very strong unit. Very, very slow unit as well. I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the map here. Our entire left flank is open. If the enemy realise that, it's going to be a straight push to the finish. So we better at least contemplate doing something about that. Very strange place to have a unit. See this right here? I'm very much concerned about that. Yeah, we can't fight an entire red army. That's not something that's going to happen. We'd be better to loop back around and come back onto the supply point. He's got monks. Monks are useless, by the way. If you thought, hey, those monks look great, I really want to get that unit, please, think again. They're terrible, absolutely terrible. If they're going to push through here, though, we can get involved. I see a free unit of Imperial Pike Guard. Absolutely free. Free and easy. Yeah. See our team are ping on the map. He's worried about it too. And they're starting to see... Yes. My Modao are too slow to get back. Hopefully somebody else can get on that point. But we're going to have to take one for the team here. If we go in here, we're not going to be able to get out. But we have to slow this down to allow our team to reposition. Just give him a fright. Oh, brace! Yes! Get ourselves an entire unit of Keshigs. So now we've done our points at least. Everything we get now is a bonus. That's good because we were always going to die coming in here. See them on the map? See them starting to come down behind me? We want to get those Modao if we can, kill a few of them. Or Axe Raiders, we'll take them too. Oh no, that was a great treb. Nah, we're going to get absolutely messed up. My Modao are going to spend a lot of the time on the ground and are not going to survive this in the slightest. So, oh! Totally expected they were surrounding us. It's alright, Axe Raiders are next. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so it's Axe Raiders. Now we're going to look for that opportunity. As we can see there on the death cam, there's at least 2 units of Shinji Grenadiers, and we'll see what else pops up, because there's going to be more than that. The Shinjis are still sort of overpopulating the server, and they are very much victims of Axe Raiders. They are just easy kills for Axe Raiders. So we'll see what we can do here. Not sure about this Iron Reaper charge. They're going to get a little bit hurt there, but somebody had to be on the point. Oh, you see that Longsword, how he did his ult? That was a waste of an ult because the Iron Reapers, when they're doing their special attack mode, the new one that they got, they're immune to CC. So I've made that mistake myself. It is what it is. Iron Reapers didn't last long, but look, I can see 1, 2, 3 units of guns. Let's go do some gun stuff. Kill some cavalry along the way, and we'll launch the axes and watch the numbers stack up. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Beautiful numbers. Huge numbers. The numbers are still coming. Can we get another axe throw if we can? More numbers. Axe Raiders are phase powerful. Now, that might seem exceptionally brutal, but what happened there is all of their heroes weren't protecting their ranged units. So is it really the X-Raiders in this situation that were overpowered, or is it really that their heroes mismanaged and misplayed their units at the back? Oh, I wish I'd got those cannons. Well, X-Raiders are strong, right? But I mean, you put them up against Iron Reapers, they're going to die. You put them up against Paladins, they're going to die. You put them up against Berserkers, I think they beat Berserkers, but they'll lose half their unit. You know, against another very capable melee unit, they're not the best, right? Their secret is to get into those squishy units at the back and just murder them. They're a very competent, melee unit, and they've got that additional throwy axey thing to get a few kills while they're off the line. I don't know if they're super overpowered. They're certainly very strong, maybe a little overpowered. I like what this guy's doing here. He could get trebbed there if anyone notices him, but that aside, what he's doing is he just has his unit sitting in shielded formation off to the side so that all of those ranged units aren't hitting him, and if anyone sort of makes a push onto the point, he can come up and make a shield wall. I think I would probably put them in not Shiltron. Shiltron is a very good way to get your unit killed. I would have put probably in the line formation or the open one even there just to put them in shield mode. So, we've got no units left, not any that matter. You've got 290 units left, so that means that they're pretty much... Oh, look, Archer Militia. See, this guy, I'm just going to knock him off his horse and he's going to die straight away. Goodbye. Heal for everybody. It's not often you see Archer Militia. They're just not a very good unit, but you can do things like dress them up or put them on a wall and make them look very threatening. And people might use a treb on them. You know, it's a bit of a waste of a treb. Usually you won't lose the whole unit, so as long as you're paying attention. So it's a good use to get trebbed. Same with the domain pikes. You know, you put them in that little circle formation and they look like Imperial pikes and people tend to try and treb them. It's a good way to draw out the enemy's heavy firepower if you can. But generally the white tier archers are absolutely nonsense. Alrighty, with a minute left, or close enough to a minute, I think we will push forward here. Now these peasants would have been better off just used to sit in amongst the enemy's remaining melee troops rather than just get wasted like this. They could have taken some hits in the big fights. Easy. This is intense. Look at everybody. Let's see if we can pick up some more of these Modao. There's bound to be some more enemy around this corner. There we go. It's starting to look more like League of Legends when you've got a massive team fight and you're just trying to push the creep. This is all about the heroes list. It might look like there's a lot of units around, but the units aren't really doing a whole lot. Here we are fighting over the Baron. Try and get that soul buff. Oh, go away, short sword. Annoyance. Shinji's in the back are starting to hurt. I want to pick on the short bow. I can pick him off. If I don't get knocked down, I can pick him off. Watch. Here we go. Goodbye, short bow. Oh, saved by the bell, you rat. Not too bad. We did 1.2, we took 1.7. We got 2 and 100. Look at this, the X-Raiders killed 2.5 units of tier 5 range, maybe some archers on top there.
I'm growing bored.
Brilliant. So they got 41 kills, the X-Raiders, in that backline raid. Modao did 33, including a whole unit of Keshigs, and we killed a bunch of stuff with the Namkhans as well. All in all, very good. Wow, he got 170. He's a meta weapon cav player. And not bad. All in all, a really good game. So, yeah, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle. Thanks so much for coming to my channel.